Hi, I want to give you a quick review on a book I bought. I know, it's about sewing though, come on. How many of you have EQ8? Okay, so how many of you have EQ8 and have never used it or barely use it or don't know how to use it? I've actually had my program for, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 years. I don't know how long. I've only recently started using it because I design my patterns in AutoCAD and Adobe Illustrator. But EQ8 has some really cool tools for quickly seeing different arrangements for your patterns. What they really lack is doing like step outs for graphics and stuff like that. I have to do those all in Adobe Illustrator. But I mean, you can plan the quilt, and I still have to go into Adobe Illustrator and make all the diagrams, but and borders and like let's say the snowball block that I was showing you earlier in my last video, it wants you to cut that and then attach a half square triangle to it and sew it. So it doesn't have a way to say, no, that's not the way I want to piece it. I want to piece it with a square and sew that on the diagonal. So those kind of things, it's kind of, lacking in being able to set up that kind of stuff. And then of course that affects your yardage and all that kind of stuff. Let's say you didn't want to piece your borders and you wanted to use the long side of your fabric instead of with the fabric you wanted to use. Is it cross grain or grain? I don't know. I'm always confused about that. Anyway, so you just want to rip a long strip of fabric and put that on as your border and not have a piece. Well, there's not really an option for that either. So, but I found this book when I ordered, because I had EQ8 for my Windows computer, but I don't really use it a lot unless I'm downstairs in the basement, and it's cold down here, so I don't spend a lot of time unless I'm quilting. So I bought it for my Mac, so I had to buy the whole program again for my Mac, because you can't have the license on your Mac and your Windows computer. And when I did that, I bought this book. And it is called EQ8 Designing Quilts. And they also have a basic one. This thing is gold. You guys need to get this. It's 25 bucks. The instructions are really good. It's easy to follow. And I was pretty amazed how easy it was. And yeah, it has some pretty interesting quilts in here that you can do. Everything from, a Lone Star, t-shirt quilts, modern quilts, and, round quilts like this. Yeah, it was really good. I actually have only done one exercise in it, but I do plan on doing the rest of them. I'm going on a little trip to Gamble's Quilting with Confidence, and I'll let you guys know if it's worth it or not. We will see. But anyway, get one of these books if you're struggling. They have a basic one. I don't have the basic one, but I was actually thinking about buying this one and the basic one for our guild Christmas gift, because I'm pretty sure we got lots of members that don't know how to use the program and would benefit from this. And they also have a book on just creating blocks. If I get those books, which I probably will, because I'm a book kind of person, I'm constantly learning stuff. I'm always learning. I don't know how I keep all that stuff straight. Half the time I don't. I'll forget it and I have to go back. That's why I like books, because then I can reference it again and have something to look at. It's easier than trying to look at a PDF on a computer or something like that. I actually thought about buying a binding machine, which they're only a couple of $100 to make my own little books like this. Because I thought it would be kind of nice to, you know, just to make a thing of patterns and have it bound like this. But I didn't want to get into another hobby, so I didn't do it. Anyway, if you have EQ8, go look at their books on their website. They also have classes on their website you can take. I haven't took any of their paid for classes. I think they're $95, and they have 3 of them. But you can do that also if you're struggling with EQ8. Thanks.